reaction to Warren's comment that we're going to sign everybody, we're going after everybody?
Guys are trying to fucking get out of that place. They got these contracts that you can't get out of. Look what they did to Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez was fought once in like 2 years. You know what I mean? He was promised all kinds of things that he never had. The difference is, everybody's throwing a fit about this. We don't sue our fighters. We don't fucking, if a guy wants to try to do something and move on and do something with his career or test the waters, we don't sue him. We don't jump in and start suing our fighters. You know, people are trying to jump that ship, not jump onto that ship. That dude's out of his fucking mind. Huh?
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Just clarifying.
Yeah, no. Gilbert's out there testing the market. Good for him. I don't have any hard feelings toward Gilbert Melendez. Not a big fan of, you know, the guys I was dealing with. But this happens sometimes. So you know what happens? I don't deal with it.
Dana, if like you said, you can't really blame Gilbert for doing what he's doing. He's going out, he's trying to make money on his career. Would it change, I guess, your perception of him? Like, let's say he goes and he wins, you know, 6 fights, loses 2. He'd be obviously older, but you'd still look at him as like a fairly decent talent. You know, would it change your opinion on him at all of trying to bring him back at some point?
If he fucking signs a deal with those guys, he ain't going anywhere. Nobody can get out of those fucking deals they have. And Viacom will sue you till you fucking bleed. Sue you till you bleed. Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game over there. Everybody wants to talk about the UFC like we're bullies and whatever. They're the fucking bullies. And they got these contracts that you cannot get out of. Look at Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah.
Look at Eddie Alvarez. Yeah, but man, fucking bad. Bad.
I agree, but you've signed some of their former fighters, though. Guys that they didn't really put up as much of a fight to keep, of course, like Hector.
Yeah.
But I guess my question would be...
I don't think they didn't put up much of a fight. They didn't fucking see it coming. They didn't see it coming, and they weren't ready. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And now they just, because who doesn't want to jump that ship? You think Chandler really wants to be there? Chandler's sitting there going, I just signed that fucking deal. Oh my God, why did I sign that deal? Nobody wants to be there. They're in these contracts that are dirty, nasty contracts that you can never get out of. And what are you going to do? You're going to go head-to-head legally with Viacom and sue them? Good luck with that one. See how that works out for you. You spend the rest of your career in court. Eddie Alvarez has fought 1 time in the last 2 years. Yeah.